Here's a review for the Ridge Racer Riser Booster from BuyStuffArcades.com.
Rave Racer!
Having Ridge Racer and Terminator 2 paired next to each other really shows the different levels here where the monitor is. I'm looking to get Ridge Racer's monitor as high as T2. I don't want to go too high here. Now there's 3 different sizes from BuyStuff Arcades. There's a 4-inch riser, a 6-inch riser, and an 8-inch riser. I went with the 6 going off of estimated measurements here. I just was afraid that the 8 would be too high and the 4 really wouldn't impact as much. So we're gonna go with the 6-inch and hopefully we can get these screens to be a little bit more even. It's just like I'm looking down when I'm playing any of these games on the Ridge Racer cabinet. I'm not a tall guy. It's just not that comfortable for me. I'm looking for more of a straight view when I'm playing these games. Here's how the box will arrive from BuyStuff Arcades. And it took about 2 or 3 weeks. 3 weeks might be pushing it, but it didn't feel like it was never gonna come. We're gonna open this up for the first time. They did do an excellent job taping this up. I just cut it open. It looks like it actually came from Canada. There was a commercial invoice, so they did package this good. Just be careful when cutting this open. So they did a great job packing this up. We got some protective cardboard on the ends here. Plenty of foam, everything's taped up. Here's the direction. It looks like they gave us a decal. Comes with the instructions here. It's pretty cut and dry. All we're gonna need is a Phillips screwdriver or a drill, depends on what you prefer. The decal from BuyStuffArcades.com. It's always an incentive when they send a decal. It's pretty cool. See how it's packaged. There's foam in between every piece here. There is some hardware. We have 8 screws. So all we're gonna need is that screwdriver to do this mod. So we need to remove the top part from the riser. And don't forget there's 2 cords that are plugged into the back. Usually we're just used to this black one, but because of the pedal, we do have the white cord. So remember to unplug both of these before you lift the arcade off of the riser. So following the directions, they have us build this mod on the existing riser. So I have the left side screwed into the back. My next step is to put the right side on and then the front, and this is how it's gonna look when we're done. And you see when it goes in, it has this rounded part here, and that's the part that sits in here. And the other side just sits on top of the riser, and you screw that in and we'll get the front, and we're done with this mod. You can see how the shapes just fit perfectly. Look at how the bottom has that round, and it just sits right on top of here. And there's absolutely no gaps. Everything is flush right here. They did a really good job creating this riser booster. So you can see how flush everything is, how it just all lines up. The only downside is you see the screws on the front, but at least it's black. I mean, who's gonna be really staring at that? But that's how it looks. I mean, the 6-inch riser booster. What a difference it makes to get a 6-inch riser on here. It's a little higher than T2. I guess a 4-inch probably would have been a perfect comparison, like side to side here. It's about 2 inches higher than where T2's monitor is. So I'm 5'9", and I guess maybe a 4-inch would have been the best, but you know from this review that if you're under 6 foot and you want to raise your Ridge Racer or your Outrun cabinet higher, go with the 4-inch. 6 foot or higher, I think that's where the 6 and 8-inch riser boosters would be more beneficial. You know, actually, I take that back. The 6-inch is pretty comfortable. I mean, I have a straight view at playing this. You know, when I was playing without that riser booster, it's like I was looking down, and this is a lot better. I guess if you're under 6 foot, the 4-inch and the 6-inch riser booster would be your best bet. And if you're over 6 foot, that's where that 8-inch riser booster would be beneficial. But this isn't bad. I mean, you can see how I'm lined up here. It's pretty comfortable. It's a great mod. And you know, for Outrun and Ridge Racer, this is the way to go. I mean, look how much higher that steering wheel is on that riser booster. I mean, it's just crazy. It looks a lot higher right now. I'm sitting on a stool, but it's perfect for when I'm standing in front of it. It's amazing what we can do with all these cabinets, all these mods, these third-party sellers out there. Whatever we decide to change up, it's really coming to an awesome hobby right now. The things that are imaginable here, someone is thinking of it, and we're able to just make these things that much better. I want to leave a link in my description for my buddy Multicade Matt. He just turned his Ridge Racer cabinet into a sit down. So we have options. You can raise it up a 4-inch, a 6-inch, an 8-inch. You could put furniture boosters under it. You could put it on a platform, or you can make it into a sit down. And check this video out. I mean, all the options we have. It's awesome. It's just awesome to be in this hobby. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time.